Clinical research is always delayed. Why? Well, patient recruitment is cited as the reason across the industry. This partly happens because the efforts put forth by sponsors and CROs often are put together with less than ideal effort and forethought. Many people in charge of trials are often occupied with millions of other things that come along with conducting a study. So here are the top 3 failures in digital patient recruitment we've seen from our years in patient recruitment at TrialJoin. Failure 1. Disjointed activities. Digital patient recruitment requires a concerted effort between all the different methods. You can't put together desperate pieces and try to market your study as you try to respond to months of low enrollment. It simply doesn't work well. When you make the website and then months later you decide to do online advertising or to run a TV advertisement, it just doesn't work. All this has to be thought through and thought about together. This starts by deciding the branding of the study from the beginning and not making it an afterthought. Think about the colors, fonts, and most importantly, the messaging. This way you can make everything together at the start of the study, ultimately lowering your costs. With your branding in place, you can then start making websites, videos, brochures, online banner ads. This way, everything maintains the same look and feel and coordinated messaging. Now, bring it all together with your online advertising and online pre-screening. Even if you decide to do online advertising later on, at least you have everything you need in place and you've saved a lot of money by building it all together. Failure 2, not tracking. The biggest issue I've seen from sponsors or CROs who use TrialJoin's online advertising is that they do everything piecewise in an uncoordinated manner. This means they want us to advertise and draw patients to their website, but then they have the patients call the research sites instead of filling out an online pre-screen form. There are several reasons why you should have them fill out an online form. The first being that data has shown that you have a higher chance of them becoming a referral, and second, you track which keywords, interests, and ads are working for your campaign. That last part is important in maintaining efficiency with online advertising, since you need the ability to see which ads lead to form sign up and eventually randomization. Equally, keywords are driving traffic that has the highest potential to turn into patients for your study. Some keywords may result in clicks, but the visitor's intent doesn't line up well enough where they'll sign up for your study as much as other keywords might result in randomizations. For instance, think about diabetes treatment options versus diabetic exercise plans. The first keyword results in more of the type of visitors that you want. Even if a sponsor or CRO decides that they want patients to call the research site directly, it's smart to set up landing pages with a vanity phone number. A vanity phone number is a phone number dedicated for advertising, and it allows advertisers to track who called from which advertising effort. Failure 3, not testing. The beauty of digital marketing has been that you can test almost anything, from the pictures in your advertisement to the color of your buttons. For instance, Obama's campaign tested buttons which resulted in an additional $60 million being raised for his campaign. Although clinical research, patient recruitment industry hasn't adopted much of these testing mantra, I'd like to say, as the rest of the internet world has, it has done that at its loss, unfortunately. While one of the largest complaints I've heard from sponsors and CROs is that IRB approvals take forever, which is why they cannot do mid-campaign changes to websites, advertising materials, and pre-screening questions. While you're making all the material related to patient recruitment, you should create multiple variations with different messagings also incorporated. The reason you do this is to help you test different marketing assumptions of what will catch a patient's attention. At the same time, it will lower your overall cost since you get to get the benefit of bulk pricing, and you get the benefit of getting all the material IRB approved at once. This is the reason why TrialJoin creates multiple versions of the website, videos, digital ads, so that can be sent to IRB at once for approval in the beginning of the study. It also offers a cost benefit in addition to time savings, since you batch all the work together and then you take that savings from, ultimately benefits from economy of scale approach. That means as a sponsor or CRO, you should be looking to create multiple variations from the beginning, which allows you to A/B test different ads and different assumptions. A/B testing is where you test two different ad designs or marketing messages to see which ads lead to more clicks, conversions, and randomizations. Another great thing about online advertising is that the fact that you can start with smaller budgets than what is typically required by TV and radio advertisements. This means you can start testing your messaging and see if it's drawing in the right type of patients right away. As a sponsor or CRO, you should be also testing the online pre-screener. Find out if patients understand the questions that you're asking. Otherwise, you can revise it and get it quickly IRB approved. This way, your research sites work with pre-screeners that offer the most patient-friendly language. Hopefully you found these failures insightful and you can learn from them to improve and enhance your future patient recruitment campaigns online. We've been in the industry for a long time here at TrialJoin, so we're sharing just some of the things that we've noticed, and over the next few weeks I'll try to share more of our kind of failures that we've captured and we're trying to fix in the industry. If you have any questions how you can combat these, feel free to reach out to me at ari@trialjoin.com or visit our website at researchers.trialjoin.com. That's our researchers oriented website. Don't visit trialjoin.com because that's for our patients. And then you can obviously reach out to me on LinkedIn at Anand Bhutani, Anand Bhutani, Butani. Until next time, enjoy your day.